So you're thinking about making a move here to Fallbrook? Well, I hope you like avocados because Fallbrook was actually named the avocado capital of the world. And although I'm not standing in a avocado grove, I wish I was because I'd be eating some. We're actually in one of the many parks here in Fallbrook known as Live Oak Park, and that's exactly what I want to do with you guys in this video, is take you around, show you what Fallbrook is all about if you're thinking about making a move here. I'm going to show you guys a few houses just to give you a better idea of what your budget can possibly afford here, and I just want to give you a feel for what Fallbrook's all about because it's a very quaint, cute town here located in North County, San Diego. So let's go ahead and get after it now. Welcome back. If this is your first time here and you'd like to know more about San Diego real estate or life here in San Diego, or I guess Fallbrook if you're watching this video, make sure you tap that subscribe button below. My name is Nick and you guys reach out all the time and I absolutely love helping you out. So if you're thinking about making a move here in a week, a month, a year, make sure you shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you make a smooth move here to San Diego and help save you a lot of time. Now you probably noticed I'm not around a bunch of oak trees anymore. I actually moved just down the street from Live Oak Park and we're now at a winery. So I got a lot of grapes behind me, but we're at a winery called Monserate over here in Fallbrook, and it's a pretty cool spot. As you can see, just on the other side of that pond you're gonna have a restaurant, and I don't know if you can see all the people back there, but it's a Wednesday afternoon and I thought people would be working, but I guess they're here having some wine. So that's cool. I'm a little jealous, but that's the thing about Fallbrook. It is very spread out, but you have some really cool things just like this here. You have some great restaurants. You're gonna have the Mill, which is gonna be in the downtown area that we'll go check out after this. You're going to have Casa Estrellas, which is a really good Mexican restaurant. There's two locations. Make sure you go to the one off of Mission because that one it's very cool and it pops off, especially on the weekends. But that's the thing about Fallbrook. Very cool place. You know, you can even just kind of see, this is literally what Fallbrook looks like all over the place. It's got a lot of hills and you have a lot of homes just like that. A lot of older homes. You're going to have some very nice gated communities like Rolling Hills Estates, which is a really nice gated community. You have $2, $3, $4 million homes up there, which are gorgeous. And you also have a lot of lower priced homes here for the most part. The average price point here in Fallbrook is going to be about $750,000. So it's a lot less than a lot of the other cities here in San Diego. So there's options for pretty much everybody here, and a lot of the homes are going to be older, so keep that in mind. Some have been completely renovated while some need a lot of love. So we'll look at a little bit of both today. We'll look at 3 houses and we'll start off right at about 650. We'll go up to about 800. We'll move to about 9, actually close to $1 million, which has been completely renovated, and it has a detached guest house, which I think you guys are going to like a lot. But nonetheless, let's go check out the little downtown area real quick. All right, so we are now in the more historic downtown area of Fallbrook, and I'll take you for a quick walk through here just to kind of show you what it's about and what the feel's like. I mean, behind me you can see we have a little coffee shop right there and a bakery, so it's gonna have things like that. You got retail shops, you have, this place is a sports bar right here, and you actually have a really good, if you like burgers and mac and cheese, there's a place actually right down the street called Coal Bunker. That place is really good. Make sure you check that out. And we have the Mill, which is an old converted barn that they do pizza out of, and they have some local beer out of as well. So you can see you got the Chamber of Commerce right here, and this is just the feel and the vibe of this place. It's very charming and small town right here. We have a art museum, which is going to be, well, it's an art center, but this is going to be free admission in here. And right on this street right here, this is going to be Main Street. So you can see behind me, this is, I wasn't kidding when I said this is the avocado capital of the world. This right here, this street right here, they actually have it once a year, and they have the avocado festival. So they have all types of cool foods with avocados and things like that. So it's definitely worth checking out. And not to mention, one fun fact about avocados here is there is one producer here by the name of Del Rey, and they actually do about 10% of all the avocados here in the state of California. So that's just one producer of avocados here, so that's a huge thing. But let's go ahead and check out some of the real estate so I can show you what that's all about. All right, so we just took about a 2-minute drive from the downtown area, and we are now at our first house. And I want to show you guys the neighborhood because very cute, very charming homes, especially in most parts of Fallbrook, but especially down this road right now. We're actually walking up to this house, and this one's actually built in about 1952. So it's a older home, just like most of the homes here in Fallbrook. So like I said, some need some love and some are already completely redone. And what I like about it is when they keep that charm to them. So it's going to be this guy behind me, and this one's actually going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath at about 1,750 square feet. And it puts the price per square foot right in the high 300s, and the asking price is going to be about $648,000, so $648,000. So that's kind of what you can expect for that price range. And I want to show you guys, because I'm walking up, this one's actually located right next to a elementary school right here, so not too bad if you have kids. So for you parents out there, Fallbrook schools are rated a B-, which is still pretty good, and San Diego does have a ton of great public school systems, but you will have some private schools over here as well. So that's going to wrap it up for the first house. Now let me drive you through this neighborhood, and then we'll go check out the second one. All right, so we are now at our second stop here in Fallbrook, and this time we're on the more southern side. We're actually really close to Live Oak Park, which I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. And just a pro tip, if you're moving somewhere in Fallbrook and you have to commute to maybe Oceanside, or maybe you have to get to the 15 so you could head south or north, then you're definitely going to want to be either more on the eastern side of Fallbrook or the southern side of Fallbrook, because it's going to probably save you 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes of a commute just to get to the 76 or the 15. So keep that in mind. This one is going to be in the southern part of Fallbrook, so we're right off of Gerd Street, so this could be a good choice if you have to commute out of here. But it's actually going to be this house right behind me, and this one was actually built in 1989, so a little bit newer compared to a lot of the other houses here in Fallbrook. And this one's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath at about 2,200 square feet, and the asking price is $789. So it puts the price per square foot right in the mid 300s, which is actually really good, especially here in San Diego. But as you can see by the photos, it needs to have some updates depending on your style. So a lot of the homes here, like I've mentioned, are going to need either new kitchens, or they're just going to need updates because they're probably all original. So keep that in mind when you're shopping here, although you can find some areas where you will have newer homes, and you'll find some, even some older homes that have been completely redone, which in my opinion are my favorite, because there's a lot of character to them and they just have a lot of good style. So depending on your needs, make sure you reach out, because I'll help save you a lot of time and help you kind of just nail down which area is going to work for you in Fallbrook. So now that we checked out that house, let's go ahead and drive around this neighborhood, and I'll go show you the next one. All right, so we are now at our final house here in Fallbrook, and this time we're a little bit more out there. It's a little bit more rural where we're at. We're actually on the east side of the 15 right now, only about 5 minutes away from Interstate 15. So great for commuters. You're only about 10 minutes away from Temecula, and probably 15 minutes from the downtown Fallbrook area, but it's a lot more quiet out here. You can see we just have mountains behind us. I've seen a couple falcons or hawks flying around behind me, and there's also a nice long driveway. So I want to show you guys this house because I think you're going to like it for a few different reasons. First off, it's been completely redone, and it also has, in that back corner, it has a detached guest house. So that's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, completely redone. It has its own private yard as well. And one thing, if you're looking for a detached guest house in whatever home or whatever city, you're probably going to have the best luck in places like Vista, Fallbrook, parts of Oceanside. So keep that in mind, that you can find that, but they are very difficult to find nowadays. So just be patient and be ready to hop on it when it does happen. But this one is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath at about 1,900 square feet. And the asking price is $980,000. So it puts the price per square foot right in the low 500s. And I want to take you guys to the backyard because that's the best part. And a little fun fact is I actually helped the seller sell this house about 6 months ago now. And the person that bought it did a complete renovation and kind of brought the property back to life. So you can see by those pictures that they did a very good job. But this is going to be the highlight for me, and I think for you guys too, is you have some really good views right behind me. And on a super clear day, it's not very clear right now, but you can definitely see all the way to the Pacific Ocean, and you can see Sleeping Indian, which is a very it's a mountain over here in Fallbrook. So you're overlooking all of Fallbrook right here, so that's a good view for you guys. And man, even in the winter right now, it's a gorgeous day. And one thing I want to leave you guys with is a lot of these properties here in Fallbrook, this is the only one we looked at today, but this one actually has septic. So the other two didn't. This one has a septic tank. So in Fallbrook, you're going to have a lot of houses that are on septic, especially in the more rural parts. Now, if you're used to a house and never had to deal with septic and just you had city sewer hooked up to the house the whole time, no big deal. Septic is pretty easy. You just have to be on top of it and give it maintenance. You know, sometimes it needs to be pumped once every 6 months, sometimes once a year. It just really depends. But when you're going to buy a house with septic, make sure you get the certificate and make sure it gets pumped and everything's good to go. I'm happy to help with that if you have any questions on that, but keep in mind septic is going to be a lot more apparent in places like Fallbrook. I hope this video was very helpful. Maybe Fallbrook's the place for you. Maybe it's not. Hopefully this video helped kind of figure that out for you. Make sure you check out some of my other ones because I have a lot of videos on not just Fallbrook, but all over San Diego to help you guys make a better decision. So if you guys need anything, make sure to shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call, and I will see you guys in the next video.